this car.
I can't get past it.
I'm in love. I'm so excited. There's actually a Land Rover right here for sale.
So it's been just over 2 years since I purchased this, the 2011 L322 Range Rover, and in that time pretty much everything has changed and yet come full circle all at the same time.
So I decided at the time that Patrick and I, even though we weren't on like YouTube making videos at the time, I thought it would be cool to record the experience of us buying this car, and really Patrick buying this car. Partly because I met Patrick back in 2011. I don't even know. We've known each other our whole lives, and we started, and we started, like, you know, getting into business together and stuff like that, like, in around that time, 2011 to 2012, somewhere in that area, and he loved this car. The 2011 Range Rover was like his pinnacle, and so I thought it would be cool to document that. Even though I didn't know what it would ever be used for, or if it would ever be used for anything, I just pulled out my phone and recorded.
Now, one of the things I will say is, at the time, and you're going to see this in the video later, we're going to watch through it at the same time you guys are watching through it and kind of add some commentary in, but I had a pumpkin on my head, and I was 70 pounds heavier than I am now, so that's not the bad part. The bad part's the pumpkin on the head. It looks atrocious, but we'll just have to get through that to see that process. But yeah, the entire thing started years ago. I was absolutely obsessed with the L322. But there were times that I would like just watch Top Gear just so I could see like the crew cars and the camera cars, because they were always L322s unless they were out in the middle of the desert, because I would assume they couldn't afford the gas out there. That's what we'll say. But yeah, I mean, I would watch Top Gear. I would watch Top Gear just so I could see the crew cars in like the background, because occasionally you could see one of them drive by, and I would always be sitting there and I would go, ooh! Like, I would do everything to just see these cars. I remember I went on a road trip once. I had my BlackBerry. This was years ago. And I had my BlackBerry, and I counted the amount of Range Rovers and Land Rover models that I saw. And I had this like notepad on my BlackBerry that I would count all of the cars that I saw. And I think on that trip it was like 271 Range Rovers, which is surprising because it was only a few hours from here. And to see that many moving at one time is it's shocking. So, I mean, like, I have had a pure obsession with these cars from the beginning. And then 2016 came around, and as Land Rovers do, they had like depreciated enough to where it was affordable. Unfortunately, that depreciation doesn't stop with these, so it's now worth probably 11 to 12,000, which hurts, but it's been 2 years since I bought it, so it's not the end of the world. But yeah, I have always dreamed of the L322. It's just amazing. So let's just like go ahead and put the phones up here and watch through the clips and the videos. We're gonna watch through it at the same time you guys are. You guys just have a more edited format, but yeah, we're just going to watch through the process of buying the Range Rover and all of that. Now, you will have to excuse my arrogance and my ignorance and the pumpkin on my head, but if we can get past those three things, I think this will be a good video. It has been such a long time since I did any type of video for this channel, but today's a special day. By the way, I have not mentioned this at all. This is our office. I own a company with my business partner Nick, and this is our little office that we rent. I am doing a vlog of the car I'm purchasing, which is a 2011 Range Rover HSE. It is a car that I've been dreaming about since I was like 15. It is black tint, black leather, black piano wood. It's my favorite one that I have found almost nationwide, and it's just an hour away. But tomorrow we are going to look at it. I'm charging that GoPro, and I'm charging that GoPro. I am about to eat breakfast, sit down, relax a little bit, and then we have our sales associate coming in at, I think they're coming in at 10, and then Nick's supposed to be here by about 9:30. So it's a busy day, a lot going on, but it's all worth it. So
I'll update you guys a little later, show you the car, and tomorrow we're gonna go test drive it. So here we go. Welcome to the beginning process of buying the Range Rover. So we are 7/10 of a mile away. We're almost to the dealership. I'm so fucking excited. I can't even explain. I'm a bit nervous. I don't know why, but I'm really fucking excited to get this car, specifically to test drive it, see if I like it, and then from there, schedule the inspection, and if that goes well, buy it. I'm very excited to be getting rid of this car and to be getting a car that I've like dreamed about for 5 years. So I think we're about to pull in. There's the Audi dealership, and the dealership we're going to is in the same building. Wow. I'm so excited. I can't wait to see it. Ugh. Damn. Oh, the Range Rover's out front. There it is. Holy fucking shit. I'm in love. Holy fucking shit, this car is beautiful.
So this is, I think, going, yeah, so this is us going to pick up the Range Rover. You are in the Accord. We're going, I think, to pick it up. So
Patrick, we just left the Infinity dealer where you're buying the Range Rover.
I'm buying a fucking Range Rover.
Oh, the arrogance.
I don't even know what to say. I'm so excited. There's the Maserati dealership.
Yep, there's Maserati, also owned by Harper. Same company.
Also Alpha.
And Alpha, yes, this is a Maserati Alpha. They don't sell too many cars.
still don't sell too many cars.
Yeah. But now we're actually on our way to Land Rover to get a PPI set up. So,
yeah, I mean, I don't know what to say. I'm in love with this car.
The hair. I can't get past it.
I'm in love. I'm so excited. There's actually a Land Rover right here for sale.
It's a
What is your
Honda
price,
dealer.
baby?
let's see, hopefully since out front they have a big number on it. 12.9.
Mad. For the time.
What's wrong with it?
It's
It's an LR3. It's old.
I about said it's a Land Rover, I think. But it's not.
Mercedes.
The hair and the weight and the eyebrows, I can't get past. Like, the eyebrows are like bushes.
It's less than what I'm paying for my Range Rover.
That's very true. So there's BMWs right up there, but we are going here, which is Land Rover of Knoxville. The Range Rover badge is so classy, like how they do that font.
God, so that's his shades.
I know.
So it's a place in a fucking Honda here.
What did I say? Look at the service department.
So many Range Rovers, it's overwhelming.
Look at that green, holy crap.
That's a P38.
Oh, that's the garage there that we found.
We had no clue what the dealership was like,
Sport
so
on the drag.
I don't know what to do. There are so many Range Rovers, it's...
Well, it's a dealership. I mean, that's what...
Well, they don't have any place to park.
There was one place out front I think I saw.
it's so funny how it's changed. I know exactly where to park at this dealership now.
Yeah, wherever the fuck you want.
Yeah.
I could see why they couldn't get it in. There's a lot of cars here.
This is still true. They still have so many cars back there.
Well, some of them are new. Let's see, they've got a new shipment because it's just 2 or 3.
Wow, that's a beautiful.
That's a super
R405.
bumper.
I'm commenting on how beautiful these cars are.
I think just there maybe.
Oh God, this is
very cringeworthy. Like,
All right, into.
God, I'm fat too.
Oh God. Okay. That's the first clip I've seen. There's a tow truck
Yeah.
in this next clip. Oh my God, my face is so fat and my eyebrows are so thick. So I don't think I ever updated you guys on what happened yesterday. Assuming the inspection on Friday goes well, the Range Rover is mine. I have been dreaming of this car since
I was about 15, so about 5 years. I'm so fucking excited. Like, on my vision board, it's obviously the new generation, it's the Sport, but I found my dream Range Rover. I'm fucking stunned, because out of all of the ones for sale in the US that I liked, the one that was an hour away was the one I liked the most. The color was perfect, the interior was just perfection. I can't believe it. I get my Range Rover on Friday, assuming the inspection goes well, which it should, because it was inspected when they got it, but as it has sat at the dealership for 3 or 4 months, so I want to get it inspected again, just because it is, well, it's a Range Rover, but it just needs to be inspected. So that's what's happening. I'm here at the office, about to get to work. I will update you guys probably tomorrow or Friday. I cannot sleep. Sorry, my Apple Watch unlocked my MacBook. Perfect. Anyway, yeah, I'll probably update you guys on Friday or something. I can't sleep. I'm so excited for this that I can't sleep at all. I can't sleep. So fucking excited. I get the Range Rover today. Fuck. Today is the fucking day that I get my fucking Range Rover. And I'm so fucking excited. So pretty much as soon as we get it, we're gonna turn around, come back here, show it off a little bit, pack, and then tomorrow morning we leave for Nashville to go look for that motherfucker a car. This week is so eventful.
And this week we started a new sales associate at the company. So crazy.
It is crazy. Ugh, fuck yes. Fuck yes.
So, the tow truck in the background.
Well, there's nothing necessarily wrong with the car. There's a couple loose bearings that are fucking up the alignment a little bit, but they said it'd be okay for a few weeks. I am taking it down to Harper Infinity, sign the papers, and take this bitch home.
There it is. Patrick's.
It was so clean.
Range Rover HSE. About to sign the papers. I get the luxury of driving the Honda. I will see you at Harper Infinity.
So fat. Like, I was so fat.
Honda is quite the interesting car.
I've never seen this.
I don't know if a walkthrough of it or not. I won't do one here at Land Rover. Probably won't do one at Harper either, but I'll give you a quick overview of it. One, I have to move the seat up because I can't sit in this thing, so hold on.
That's typical me whenever I'm recording. Fuck, stop in the clip, throw it down. Pick the phone back up.
I can't believe how much weight I've lost. And the hair. The eyebrows.
It's still just a black screen.
Yeah. Like, what are we looking at here, Nick?
I don't know. Keys went in the ignition.
Yeah.
Okay, we're back.
First and foremost, the electrics here are out. Every single port in the car, like the cigarette ports, that is out. The air conditioning in the car is out. Basically, this car isn't the best as far as that stuff goes. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead, get on out of here, head on over to Infinity so Patrick can buy his car.
Oh, I figured you were just gonna put it back down. That was
actually really cool.
Yeah,
so that was Patrick's car, original car, like before the Range Rover. He had that Honda.
I want to point out, when I got the car, all of that stuff worked. Like, it was me who did all of that. And I blew an engine.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's look at another one.
Okay, so this is us waiting at Infinity.
Okay, so this skips forward a few hours.
So I think this might just be B-roll. I don't know.
Yeah, because I remember I sent this picture to someone.
Yeah. Yeah, so this is B-roll. Basically, that's the scene that you're looking at right now of us, like, at Infinity.
The thing about that clip is we had been waiting there for 45 minutes because they were trying to put the license plate on but didn't have the correct screws to do it. So they had to go to Land Rover, get the screws, and then come back. Luckily, they didn't charge me for it, unlike another place in Knoxville who charged me for parts that they didn't have to fix my car. Not like parts for the car, but a tool. And I didn't get to keep the tool.
I still love you, EAC.
I wasn't going to mention the name because I was assuming that.
No.
Anyway.
I think this is now Patrick very hungry.
I was starving. We went to Wendy's.
Yeah, and there is some stuff at Wendy's that I have as well.
You ended up with an Infinity.
I did end up with an Infinity. Let's not talk about that.
That's fair.
Here is your proud new owner of a 2011 Range Rover HSE. We're waiting for them to put the tags on it. But,
That's the key.
it's officially Patrick's car now.
I don't know what they said to you.
Oh, yeah.
But there's that. This is us on the way home in the Range Rover. Just some B-roll I got. That is a beautiful shot, though. I'm proud of that B-roll.
It is. I remember we got stuck in heavy traffic. The thing about that song, though, is that came out like the month before I bought the Range Rover, and I was obsessed with that song. Still love the Chainsmokers. It kind of summed up my point in life at that point. Chain smoking, but closer. I really related to that song. I mean, the tattoo on the shoulder, the Rover that really couldn't afford at the time. I mean, like, there's no, I don't think there's anyone gonna be like, yeah, you can afford that. But yeah, I never had a roommate in Boulder, though.
No, but that's a beautiful B-roll shot. I turned it off so it wouldn't, like, copyright the music.
We had to use the aux cable, and I know, like, this is something nobody cares about. We had to use the aux cable on the way back because this little doohickey down here, which you can't even see, Land Rover Knoxville tried to sell me one for $130, and I said, you know what, no, I'll look on Amazon. It was $13.
Yeah.
Same cable and everything, it just doesn't say Land Rover on it, which, darn. But, yeah. So we were using the aux cable on the way back, which was, even still higher quality than whatever the Accord had, which was... Yeah, the thing about the Accord, the screen for the radio didn't work, so you never knew what station you were on. You would just hit buttons, it would do things. So when the battery would die, which it did frequently, I replaced 2 alternators in that within a year. It was a horrible car. But when the battery would die, it would reset all the radio stations. So you would have to get the sun in the correct position to show down onto the screen so you could see what station it was on because the backlight didn't work. It was awful, but let's play this clip.
Let's see.
Yeah, I've been doing some B-roll stuff here.
That's a beautiful shot, though. I mean, think about it. It's a really good shot.
Look at how high the Range Rover is to everyone else.
Also, it's pretty stable for an iPhone in a car. How the fuck is pulling that off?
Oh, look what song it is. This is really cool to look back on this.
I feel huge.
You were. I still listen to the song every day. It's been years. That was a really pretty day. I think that entire month had been like really rainy and dirty, and then like that day was really nice. Oh look,
more B-roll. We'll skip that one. Okay.
Ah!
So Patrick, what do you think about your... That's what I think about fuck.
My eyebrows are so freaking huge.
Lovely. What time is it? 6:30? Yeah, 6:30. We're in stop and go traffic. But it is Memorial Day weekend, so a lot of people are going up to like Pigeon Force and stuff. But Patrick is now the proud owner. My Range Rover says it's 5:30. Mine's not great.
Been wrong from the beginning.
HSE.
Lux.
And yeah, I will.
I got this like flab on my arm.
We will do a clip where we can talk to Patrick more here after we're out of... Probably stopped. I'm a little stressed. Yeah, after we're stopped.
I was so timid. I was like 6 miles behind everyone. I was like 6 miles behind everyone because I was so afraid of like hitting something.
Yes. Wendy's photos. So this is like the first photos that we took after the plate was on.
It was so clean.
The car was on. It is like really clean. Look at those rims.
Oh, look at that fat. Oh. And the hair. Like, the hair makes it worse.
We have stopped to eat. There is the beauty. Let's go get some food.
Because we needed it.
You could get a Kia Soul. Let that set in. Range Rover, Kia Soul. I think I know which one I'm going to choose.
Oh, we were talking about someone there.
Yeah, we were. Yeah, so you could...
There's the arrogance again.
We were talking about you could buy the Range Rover, this car, or a Kia Soul for the same money.
Oh, I put the radar detector up.
Radar detector has been set up. Posting all the trash. And yeah, we're ready to test this thing and
We just gotten it.
see what happens.
We bought that just for the Atlanta trips, didn't we?
It's probably shit. Yeah, it's probably shit. It's $35 radar detector. It's probably not good. But yeah.
Actually, it's not as bad as you'd expect.
It's really not. And sometimes it talks to other radar detectors.
So Patrick, that's lowering. Don't lower. What are your thoughts on your Range Rover so far? I'm fucking in love. That's what my thoughts are. I'm like head over heels in love with my car, which is good. You know, as expensive as they are. But truthfully, this one wasn't too bad. No, not too bad.
2 years later.
Not bad at all, really. Quite a good price. Considering their average selling for about $4,000 more than what you got it.
Which was true.
25. So,
You're right, $2,500 more.
4,000. No, but even still, you got a really good deal. So, and the car's been inspected, and it came back great. So that's good. And I think we're ready to take it the rest of the way home. I am. I'm ready to get home. I'll do more of a clip when I get home. I'm just not in a talking mood right now because I want to drive the car.
Here's the clip where Patrick's little brother checks out the Range Rover for the first time.
What's that?
I love how you have to like step down. It's hilarious.
No doing that. No doing that.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. That's a nice car. Can you swipe this thing, Nick?
What?
Can you swipe it?
I mean, I could, yeah.
Here, watch out, buddy. I need in here. My radar detector fits perfectly.
Interesting.
That, hey, I don't know if you saw that. I sent it to you, but that's a screenshot from your Snapchat. So, yeah, with the old and with the new. And then there's where he got his Lamborghini. Oh, then back to waiting. Then that is a photo in front of our office with your new car. I had to like coerce you to take that photo.
I didn't like how I looked. I don't blame myself now.
That's crazy how much weight I've lost from then too. Be it I have a neck beard today, but yeah, oh well.
Whoa!
It's bad. I was literally gonna go shave and then I was like, oh, we're recording right now. Let's do that. It's bad, yeah. I know, I get it.
Anyway, so that is the Range Rover. You guys have now seen like the entire clips, or like all of the clips that I edited together for that montage, and the little few bits that we reacted to, because I suppose the way I'm going to do that is just edit everything you sent me together, put it at the end of the video, and then react to certain points when we watch them here. But that's pretty much it. 2 years later, I still am head over heels in love with it. It's just a lot dirtier now. It's in better condition now, minus the fact that I hit the garage once, and there's a little bit of paint missing on the bumper. But still absolutely in love with the car. It's in great condition. It's been a great car. I love it. So yeah, that's I suppose the end. Do you have anything else to say?
That's a beautiful photo.
It is a beautiful photo.
I sent you that one too. That's a beautiful photo. But no, I mean, that's it. Like, I love the Range Rover. You know, there's a funny story of Patrick driving home when I was drunk one time. He wasn't drunk, I was drunk, and I was in literally the Range Rover the entire time. What?
This story?
Oh, yeah. The entire time I was just like, this car is amazing. This car is beautiful. I love this car.
No, that is not what it was. You were over there going, this car's so nice. I mean, it's just so nice. The entire way home.
Yes. And it wasn't like a long drive, but I think I said it about 80 times.
And you'd keep pointing to the Range Rover logo over there, and you'd be like, it's so nice. And I'd be like, I know, Nick. And see, when someone else is intoxicated, and you're not, it's just like, and then they're over there like, wow. And you're like, shut up. But yeah, that's a fun story.
So that's kind of, and I still feel that way. I mean, the car is just so nice, and Patrick's kept it in such good condition. Like, it's
just dirty,
collector, meticulous condition. So
I wouldn't call it collector. It's very dirty.
I would, but yeah. So that's that.
Yeah. So that is the story of the Range Rover. This is going to be a longer Rover Rants, but that's good. So yeah,
and it's going to be good because there's a lot of B-roll and there's a lot of stuff like that. I'm really glad we recorded that stuff. Me too.
That was a good idea. All those years ago. Next up, next video, which is this week, is actually another video with the Range Rover. It's all about what it's like to live with the Range Rover. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed, stick around.
Subscribe to the channel. He's almost at 1,000.
Anyway, it's hot, so we're gonna go now. Thanks again, Nick. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Patrick. Thank you. And thank you for subscribing to the channel, because we need literally like 20 for 1,000, so make that happen. I believe in you. Thanks for watching.
If you loved my orange hair, subscribe.
And cop some of the hottest merch in the game.
That'll be enough for today.